Next up to the stage, Chase.
John, is this your cat scratch? What team is he out of?
That is not my cat scratch.
That's not his.
I will not take the blame for that.
Oh, it's Stubbs, okay.
This is Nishime, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, my cat scratch is worse
I'm over
than that.
here trying to decipher this hieroglyphic on this paper here.
Mine is illegible. One of my in-laws used to say I have handwriting like a serial
Oh, he's out of
killer.
home.
Oh, out of Han. There we go. Out of Han. They've had quite a few competitors here.
On the other side, my other nephew, John Leonard.
So we got Chase Blake coming in here. He's coming out of Han. It's good to see them having several competitors in this match. He's going against Big John. Sometimes we call him Little John Leonard. Strong blue belt out of Limitless BJJ.
Strong is a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, when I say strong, it's just...
I wouldn't put Little and him together.
Yeah,
But
we nickname him Little.
there's
But he's
Robbie
very
walking
big.
out with him in his corner. Robbie was hype about my throwback shirt, by the way. He was excited.
What's not to love?
Yeah, Little.
Yeah, Little John's a big, strong dude. And there is, you know, credit to Chase for taking this match. Another situation where John's original competitor, unfortunately, was not, and this is the kind of stuff
right
that
on
John
top.
does.
Good
But
reversal.
good job with
Yes,
Chase
and he's mounting
reversing that
onto
there.
the back. Oh, is he under? No, got a little too aggressive there. Ended up on the bottom.
And I think there's going to be a little bit of a skill advantage for Chase, but a strength advantage and a size advantage here for John. So John's got 30-plus pounds on him. And like I was trying to say before, you know, John's original competitor fell out, and it was great that Chase agreed to step into the situation. So
Those OG guys, you know, they just want to fight.
And you
right.
love to see that. You love the competitive attitude.
And he's not doing too shabby getting back out from underneath.
No, and he's
Rolled
not,
him right
he's
into
not.
the wall.
For any non-grapplers listening from home, 30 pounds,
That's a big difference.
That's a big difference, as you saw there.
Normally your weight class is like max out at 10 pounds difference, so.
Shout out to Chase.
Sometimes John doesn't know his own strength there. He just gave a little push, and Chase almost flew into our commentating booth.
Yeah, almost had a fourth commentator here joining us.
I didn't sign any waivers. So, you know. We got
John's doing a good job here, getting some half guard pressure here.
Chase keeping him at bay though, not just letting him jump right through. So
he certainly is. I know John likes to go for a head and arm choke, and I'm sure he's thinking that right now. Can he find a way to get that arm of Chase across his body?
honestly, if I was him, I'd be thinking more about trying to pin that far side arm instead of getting it cross side, because he's fighting it so hard, and that would lead him back into it. So.
Right.
It looks like he might be trying to work that with his chest a little bit, but he's also probably just trying to breathe here.
Yeah.
Yes, get his breath back. Again, 6-minute match. We're a couple minutes into this one here, but
Well, and that's
tough.
a luxury of mount, right?
That's
You can
right.
make them move.
I like how Chase is just putting pressure on that chin of John, pressure him up there. Keeps that pressure off his chest a little bit. Can he use that to sweep? It'll be
He's
interesting
really going to
see.
need to pummel those feet, though, if he's going to find his way out of that mount bottom position.
Yeah, just start working those legs.
We like to step on the heels there.
I like
Just
that
a
too.
little, you know.
A little nasty isn't bad.
I mean, they can always opt to take them apart.
That's
It's
why
your
we do it.
Good balance here from John. Good pressure, not letting himself get bumped or rolled.
And this is where you separate the jiu-jitsu knowledge-based enthusiasts with just the average Joe. Because sitting in mount is not always entertaining to the crowd, but there's a lot of work that goes into keeping this position.
Yep. Yeah, and it's, you know, you're in a dominant position, but it can all go crumbling apart. You know, you give a little bit of room, just an inch here or there, and the guard recovery can happen. You can end up losing this position pretty quickly.
Certainly.
Chase's arms are like just glued in there underneath. Once they get separated, I think we'll see some action. But yeah, there it
Chase
goes.
doing a good job of transition there.
Oh,
John
top
lost his
again.
post.
It can all go
I don't
away.
like to see him pushing in though. I feel like he needs to get some posture and get out.
Right, and John's
He's gonna
not.
get swept right back into that mount.
That's right. John's not big on the guard either. He'll open up his guard here, and that could create an opportunity for Chase to get a pass here.
Yeah, I just don't feel like that forearm pressure inside the guard is really gonna serve him well, but maybe he knows something I don't right now.
I've
right.
seen John kind of resort to butterfly guard a lot. I don't see him in closed guard very often. You may be surprised by this. I don't see him on his back very often.
Get out of town. Never would have thought.
I know, so I'm curious to see how he responds here.
Giving a little smother choke. And that's not necessarily going to finish someone, but it is going to make them move, make them respond in some type of way.
Sure, and John is raw with a lot of his moves and his positioning and strength, and so he'll do that.
Everybody
kind of
going wild. The crowd is more excited than the coaches are.
Crowd's so excited. John coming in here trying to get a last-minute pass here. We got just over a minute left.
We're in a heated battle. Everyone's fired up on this one.
Another close matchup. There's going to be a good
triangle.
scramble in here. I
Good
knew
shot
it.
for a triangle, but he postures right out.
I think
Going in for a knee cut.
John's got to go hard here. I think you can see him kind of hesitate once he breaks into that open guard, but under a minute, just about 40 seconds, he's got to go for it here.
One of the challenges with all that muscle is
Going for
it
the
exerts a
smother
lot of
choke.
energy. Yeah, smother choke right on the face there.
Yeah, you can, I mean, when you can clearly see the breathing of the combatants, it's pretty clear that they're struggling to get some energy.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd roaring them on. Down to the final 15 seconds. John going for the head and arm here.
Playing a little lockdown, trying to keep him stuck in there. And gets back to the mount.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
I think Big John's
That
gonna
is
take
it.
it.
it. That top pressure, a few submission attempts here, that should be enough to get him across the finish line.
Valiant
both-
effort by Chase though, man.
Oh yeah, they're both exhausted after that match, and they should be. That was
And
a lot
on the
of strength
fly.
exerted.
Really impressive.
Yep. Big John gets the win there. Congratulations to John Leonard.
Nothing for Chase to hang his head about, Bill.
Not at all.
No, hell of a match by
Coming
Chase
in
there. And again,
late notice. Thank
Yep.
you.
he just walked by and said, that's a big boy right there.
There it is.
Yeah, you look like the Incredible Hulk. What's going on?
John is killed over, trying to gather his breath.
Okay, give a shout out to your people out there.
He's like, can you put the mic on the
my wife,
floor?
my baby, my friends.
That's
my
right.
coaches, love you guys. Thanks. Everybody, make some noise.